Hello and welcome. This is kind of a bonus tutorial because people have asked how to model the shoulder mesh rather than using a texture, which I'll show you how to do. It's not how I like to do it because it creates so much geometry and it doesn't really add anything to it, but I'll show you how it goes. So this is our Dalek. What I want to do is grab the shoulder mesh. I'm going to Shift and D to duplicate it, right click to confirm, and then we can just hide everything else. And just for the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to go Object, Set Origin, Origin to Geometry, and then I'm going to, in fact, that's fine. Let's go into Material Mode, which is this guy over here, and just remove the texture. So we're doing this on a copy of the shoulder mesh, not the original shoulder mesh. So let's tab into Edit Mode. And here we have our shoulder mesh. So I'm going to show you how to do this. Let's Control A, U, and clear seams as well. So what I'm going to do is bring up the statistics. So if you look in this this area over here, you can see the amount of verts, triangles, faces in the scene. So pay attention to triangles here. So 218 at the moment. Let's get rid of that. So 3 for side view. What I'm going to do is Control R to add some loop cuts. Click, and then let's change that to say 5. And then do the same for here, and 5. Now what you'll probably be able to see is it's not going over this triangle. Blender doesn't like triangles, so we need to add these in manually. So 1 to go into vert mode, press K for knife, and then click this, snap to this vert here, press A, C so it cuts through both sections, and drag across, and then do again here, A, C, then A, C, K, A, C, and then K, A, C. So we've cut into our mesh here. Now this isn't dense enough yet. Sorry about that, just had the most impatient Amazon delivery driver at the door ever. So yes, this is where we've done it, and then press A to select everything. Right click, subdivide, and let's do 2 subdivisions. That should be okay. And then we just need to do a bit of tidying up. So you see it's created these little triangles here. Let's just go into edge mode, zoom in so we can see, and let's dissolve, right click, dissolve this edge. Right click, dissolve this edge. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit messy. Right click, dissolve this edge. I think that'll be fine. And let's do exactly the same for the other side. So right click, dissolve this edge. Right click, dissolve this edge. Right click, dissolve that edge. And I think I've done this side better. I have. So what I'm going to do, go into vert mode, go into wireframe, get that there, delete those, and then add a mirror modifier, and then just apply that. So yeah, that's fine. Now, as you can see, it's just looking at the amount of triangles that have gone up here, it's already a much more polydense mesh. So press 3 to go into face select, A to select everything, right click and go to poke faces. And then this is where it gets even more complicated. Double tap A, press 2 to go into edge mode, select one of these edges, and then go to select. So when I say select one of the edges, I mean one of these vertical ones. So select one of those and then go to select similar direction. And then again, in fact, it's quite a good idea to do a load of them. So we can do that. This really does take forever, which is why I don't like doing it. Just keep selecting these around. And then every so often just go select similar direction. Oh, it's a lot of polys. So keep doing it. You don't need to watch me do the whole thing. You get the gist of what I'm doing. So I'm just going to pause for a sec. So we're just coming to the end of the selection here. So this one, this one, this one, this one. Select, select similar direction. And then let's just tidy this area up. So we don't need any of the diagonal ones. Any of the diagonal ones, just these vertical ones. Then around the other side, same again. These ones. None of the diagonal ones. Okay. So with all those selected, right click, dissolve edges. There you go. Now we need to start selecting the horizontal ones as well, but not all of them. But let's just start grabbing. So we need any of the horizontal ones that go through these diamonds. Actually, I've got a feeling it might be almost all of them. So exactly the same process. And then select similar direction. Oh, it's going to take ages. Okie dokes. Right, again, we don't need these top and bottom ones selected, otherwise everything will fall apart, but let's just keep doing that. Again, just to show you what I'm doing. So again, selecting all these horizontal edges, and then you can either select them all or shift click one and then shift control click. Oops, sorry, just control click. So shift one, control click. So just find all these little sections that haven't been highlighted. So shift, control, shift, control, shift, control. And again, make sure you're not selecting either this top ring or this lower ring, because otherwise the mesh will fall apart. So we should only have a few more. Oh, there's more than I thought. So we are on the last few. So shift click, control, shift click, control. And let's just do a little zoom around to make sure I haven't missed any. Nope, okie dokes. So again, right click, dissolve edges. So now you see we've kind of got this diamond pattern, which is exactly the shape we want. And they're all fairly even as well. Okie dokes. So press 1, go into vertex mode, A to select everything, shift click, merge vertices by distance, just to make sure that nothing's on top of each other, which it's not. Okay, so tab back into object mode. Go over to our modifiers panel, add modifier, generate wireframe, which is obviously way too big. So let's change the thickness down to 1 mil. Is that right? That looks about right. Maybe even 0.5. Yeah, about 0.5. So now, as you can see, we have a wireframe mesh. So let's apply that. And again, tab into edit mode, right click, merge vertices by distance, remove one. But if you look at the amount of triangles now, it's ridiculous. It's more than the entire Dalek. If we unhide everything again, except for the original shoulder mesh, let's just hide that. So this is what the model looks like now with the geometry in place. And if you go into shaded mode, it looks like that. So let's hide that and bring back the original shoulders mesh. I don't think you gain anything by doing it. And again, you can see the amount of triangles drop down quite significantly. So again, pay attention to this number in the corner. So this is with our texture, and then with our shoulder mesh. And yeah, I don't think it really adds anything particularly useful. If you want to do it that way, that's fine. You get a bit more control. It's a bit more tedious. And you don't have to worry about exporting textures. But it's such a long-winded and computer-intensive procedure that I just don't like doing it. But it's there if you want it.